thank you so much for joining. Just trying to get into this online. If you are watching this live stream back and you would like to keep up with the chat, as always, please feel free to go to the video description and click on the live chat button. Now, this is a really, really unusual time for me to live stream, but I thought, okay, the kids are at school, the house is quiet, you know, the cats are chilled, and we've got glorious sunshine, so I'm just going to grab this opportunity with some really beautiful natural daylight and start on a page that was in my colouring plans for June. Now, the book that I had chosen was the Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces Line Art and Grayscale. This is by the incredible Hannah Lynn. Let me see if I can pin the link to this up at the top of the chat for you. Wish me luck, because I'm not sure if I've done this before. Let me see if it will let me do this. Is it going to give me the option to share? It's not. Okay, so it's not giving me the option to share. So what I will do is at the end of the live stream, live stream, I will add the link to this book in the video description for you. The UK link will be an affiliate link, but the others are not. But I will put the link for US and Canada in here as well. Hi Kimberly, hello my love, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, sweetheart. It's lovely to see you. So the page that I've chosen from this book is this one. I just thought she was like really sassy. She was just really speaking to me. So we're gonna work on her. So let's see if I can zoom you out a smidge. Hello Mirabelle, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, sweetheart. It's lovely to see you. What time is it where you guys are? It's 9:42 a.m. here in the UK. So like I said, the kiddos are at school. And I just thought, okay, I'm going to grab this opportunity with both hands and see what we can do. So I'm going to be using the 80 set of Olip alcohol markers. This is the set that I purchased from one of my best friends, Connor. The set that I have has the chisel and the bullet tip, but these have a brush tip. So I thought this was my set, but no, I've obviously grabbed the wrong case, but that's fine. 4:42. Wow, early start for you, my love. Have you been to sleep, or are you just a very early bird in the mornings? I'm really sorry. I'm just trying to move things around on the desk to get better situated. I didn't plan this very well, did I? How are you guys doing? It's so beautiful here where I am. It's really, really hot. I ordered some new floor standing fans for me and the kids. I ordered them on Monday, but they're not going to be here till like the middle to end of next week. And it's like, ugh, I could really do with them now. Oh, bless you, Kimberly. Bless your heart. Thank you so much for watching the videos. I hope you're enjoying them, sweetheart. You're a night owl. Yeah, I used to be. I think, no, do you know what? I still am. But the last 2 nights, I've had my son sleeping in with me because he's been having a rough time sleeping and nightmares and stuff. So, yeah, he's been sleeping in with me the last 2 nights, and then I've ended up sort of falling asleep really early. But then I've been waking up at like 3:30 in the morning because where I've been sleeping, going to sleep earlier. So, oh yeah, it's a whole thing. Oh, bless you, Kimberly. You don't ever need to do that, sweetheart. It just makes me really happy that you're enjoying my videos and you've joined the live stream. That in itself is just, really, really lovely. I really appreciate you being here. I just want to maybe do a couple of streams in the mornings and just see how they go. And if it's a time that people like, then maybe try and incorporate that into my schedule. So maybe do like either one evening stream and one morning stream a week, or really try and push the boat out and do like 2 evenings and 1 morning. I don't know, we'll see. But at the moment I'm just trying to get back into the routine of the channel. But I'm not working to a schedule. I'm just recording and streaming and uploading as and when I feel up to it, and at the moment that's working for me. So I know there's no structure to it, but I do hope to get there eventually. Hi, Claudia. Hello, my gorgeous friend. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you could make it. That's made my day. Oh, I'm okay, thank you. Yeah, not too bad. How are you doing? How are you in the family? Yeah, they absolutely do, Kimberly. They have to, and that's the way it is. Kiddos in life come first. But yeah, I would love to figure out a routine for the channel. But like I said, I just want to try out doing like a couple of morning live streams and just see how they go. I've got a bit of a streak there, but that's fine. Yeah, just see how they go, and see what we can figure out and what works well for the channel and for you guys as well. What fits us all well, because I always say that it's not just my channel, it's yours too, and I want you guys to have an input. Oh, I'm so glad you're good, Claudia. Bless your heart. No, that's fine. Please do what you need to do, my love. Yeah, this was just a very last minute spur of the moment thing. I was sat here and I thought, Do you know, I'm really in the mood to live stream. I don't really want to wait until tonight because I know the lovely Mini Rach here on YouTube. She usually live streams on a Thursday evening, so I didn't want to do that tonight and sort of step on any toes. So I thought, why not try now while the kids are at school? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hi Jodie, good morning beautiful. Thank you for joining. Oh bless you. Do you want me to have a word with YouTube? Oh, how are you doing, sweetheart? How are you and the family? Oh yeah, there's a few streaks here, Kimberly, but that's all right. I think by the time I just shade over it, it'll be fine. Yeah, that's it, Jodie. Definitely. And I don't want to do that. I know, it's it's kind of like a bit like a free for all, but it just doesn't sit right with me stepping on toes. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, I've missed her shoulder. Yeah, so I'd love to get back to streaming on maybe like a Wednesday and a Saturday night like I used to, but I just want to gauge the interest on like a morning stream, and just see how that goes. But that's all we can do, isn't it? Is try. But I don't know about you guys, but I've just really been enjoying feeling like I have some company when I've been live streaming and like chatting in real time. I've really been enjoying it. And everyone's sort of warm welcome of me like returning to the channel and stuff means so much. Everyone's been amazing. Oh, that sounds lovely. Where's he gone today, hun? Yeah, Emmy had a trip to the zoo on Monday. She absolutely loved it, and it wasn't our like really local zoo. It was about 45 minutes on the coach, 45 minutes to an hour on the coach away. It was the big zoo at Paynton, and oh, she absolutely loved it. She really did. So I'm hoping to take the kids in the summer to our local zoo, and that's about 15 minutes away, so that's really not too bad at all. I'm just jumping around all over the page. I don't know like what colours I'm going to put where. I'm just winging it. You just gave up streaming for the summer. So are you not going to be doing any streams then until like September? Hi Marielle, welcome. Good morning. Hi Mira, thank you so much for joining, sweetheart. It's lovely to see you ladies. I hope you're both doing well. like a lighter colour for her on top a bit. Let's see. Maybe I should just keep it white and then shade it with like a blue. Oh, I don't know, that colour's quite nice. Let's give this sand colour a go, but I think it's going to be a bit too much like the colour I've put down. I don't know, we'll see. I want her to have like a very sort of, I don't know, rustic, steampunky, pirate kind of vibe. Oh, bless you. Is that just to, you know, give you like more time with the little ones? I hope it's, you know, nothing, like no serious reason why you stopped, hon. I've been so rubbish at joining live streams. Sometimes I have them like playing, but I can't chat because just, you know, with kids and stuff. But yeah, I do always try to watch them back. Although my saved to watch later list is, oh my gosh, it's like the length of my arm. It's ridiculous. So I'm just, that colour's not too bad actually, is it? That's quite nice. My eldest Kimberly is in year 10, so she's revising for her GCSEs and things for next year at the moment, and she's had quite a lot of mock exams recently as well. And then Caden is in year 4 and Emmy is in year 3. But I still can't believe like how quick the time is going with the kids. You know, it's like after this year, Tegan's got like a year left. You know, I think. No, she's got her GCSEs next year, and then I don't know what she's going to do after. I know she wants to get into veterinary care, so she's, one of the choices for her GCSEs was the combined sciences, so she's doing biology, chemistry and physics, because she wants to, like I said, get into veterinary care, and that is a good subject to sort of have under your belt. Oh, thank you, Claudia. Yeah, this was a book that I had chosen to sort of colour in this month. But I wasn't sure sort of like what page I wanted to do and stuff. But when I was just sat looking through this morning, I was like, yeah, I wanna do the pirate. She's just really calling out to me. I did try to start recording my video where I shade over Super Tips and Staedtler dual-ended markers with crayons. I started filming that yesterday in Twilight Garden by Maria Troller. Now, I don't know if it was just because like a couple of the pens that I was using, the Staedtler pens, they were really quite juicy, or whether it was the paper or whether it was me, but the marker was like laying down really strange, and it felt like the paper was just like sucking up the ink, but at the same time it was kind of like staying quite damp on the surface. And I was like 12 minutes in and I was just like, this is not working. This is not working for me at all. So I gave up. Yeah, I gave up. I was like, no, this is just not happening. So I need to find a different book to maybe do that video on. No, nothing, but I just take some time out. Yeah, I get it, Jodie. I really do, sweetheart. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, Jodie, definitely. I know. Yeah, year 10. Yeah, she'll finish when she finishes in July. That's it. She'll be in year 11 then. She is, yeah. She's nearly finished year 3. She'll be going into year 4 in September, and Caden will be going into year 5. So, yeah, I don't know how it happened, but oh my goodness. It's just like, where has that time gone? Okay, this is more of a brown. Well, there, it is what it is now. Let me pull this colour down. Let's use it here. Yeah, and Emmy's gone through like a growth spurt recently, so she's now actually a little bit taller than Caden, bless her, which he hates. He does not like. He doesn't like anyone mentioning it, or you know, it's quite a touchy subject with him. But yeah, bless him. I have no idea, Jodie. I really don't. I'm going to give her like a sort of amber colour eye, something different. I normally, my go-to for like eyes is green. I love green eyes. But on my Carla Morgana girls, I go all sorts of wacky with like gel pens and stuff. But I don't know, I kind of want to keep her like reds, browns, beiges, you know. Let's see what colour for her hair, because I don't necessarily want to go like brown. Nice red, maybe. I know I said I wanted to, I just said I wanted to keep this quite, you know, like one sort of monotone and stuff, but I might just, I'm going to do, okay, so I'm going to base her hair with French Vermilion, but I am going to add brown to it to sort of knock back the brightness, if that makes sense. Go red. Yeah, this is like a really beautiful sort of like orangey red. I did do a really gorgeous red colour on the pocket size version of this book. The first page I coloured in there, and I was so pleased with how that hair combo came out. I really was. And I really enjoy colouring red hair as well. But I'm going to just tone this down a little bit. But yeah, honestly, I cannot keep up with these kids. I really can't. I mean, you know, Tegan sent me some pictures that she had taken the other day, and I was just like, oh my gosh, she's my daughter. She's absolutely stunning. And I just, you know, I look at all 3 of the kids and I just swear with pride, because I'm like, that's my babies, you know. Just, yeah. Oh, I purchased that book recently, Claudia, and I love it. Emmy saw it, she fell in love with it, so I bought her a copy, and now she says that that's our buddy colour book. I still need to finish my Tinkerbell page in there, but she's pulled out a couple more pages in there already. But you know, if you'd ever like to do a buddy colour with us in that book, then you're more than welcome. Just let me know. And you know, that goes for the same with any of you. If you'd ever like to do a buddy colour in a book that you know we both have, then just let me know. We can set that up. I'm kind of at my limit for June, but I can definitely, you know, take some for July, August, if anyone is interested. Your eyes are hazel. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous. Emmy has dark brown eyes. Caden's are like a bluey grey. Mine are like a hazily green kind of colour. I've got quite a lot of green in my eyes. And Tegan is a really beautiful deep brown, but she's got like, it looks like little flecks of like amber, like a goldy amber in her eyes. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to have to, you know, keep the boys away with a stick. It's like, nope, that's my daughter. Go away. She's too precious. I know, Marielle. Oh my gosh. I mean, Tegan's, you know, she's had a few like sort of little relationships and stuff, but there was one in particular where this lad, he just absolutely broke her heart, and to see her so devastated was just, it was awful, you know. But I guess it's all part of growing up, isn't it? You want to protect your babies, but at the same time, they're growing up, and there's some things that they're gonna have to just learn the hard way. And I know that sounds really mean, and I don't mean it to be. Oh, I'm just gone over the line there. Never mind. Yeah, I don't mean it to be mean or anything, but I don't know. I just want to protect them, and to know that I can't always do that is hard. Oh, bless you, Kimberly. Yeah, she's had a rough time, bless her. But she changed secondary schools because of issues she was having at her first one. So now she goes to the secondary school that's like, you know, 2 minutes away from my mum's house. So Tegan lives with my mum now, which is, it's rough because I miss her every single day. But, you know, we had to get her into a school where she felt safe. And her last school was not that. And there was an incident, a serious incident. And the person who was punished for it, I think what the school, you know, their solution to it was just to put this young man in detention for a day and tell him to get a different school bus. And that was it. But I just feel like the school often turned a blind eye to it all. And yeah, that's not, that is not the way things should be handled. No worries, Claudia. Yeah, that's fine, my lovely. Thank you so much for joining. It was lovely to see you pop up in the live stream. I'll speak to you soon, sweetheart. Yeah, that's it, Jodie. She was, oh my gosh, to say she was distraught is such an understatement. She was in pieces, you know. Let's do this colour as well, just then let's see, what's that, turquoise blue. Be nice to have a pop of colour for the sea, wouldn't it? Okay, I know this is really vibrant, but again, I will tone this down with some pencils or crayons. But I just want to get the layer of colour down first, and then I can do what I want to do on top. But what's everyone's plans for the rest of the week and the weekend? What are you all going to be up to? I've said to the kids that if the weather stays nice, then we can pack a picnic and go up the park on Saturday. They really didn't, Marielle. They didn't take it seriously enough at all, and the incident was extremely serious. And yeah, I think, as you can probably imagine, I was not a happy mum. Not at all. I just really feel like they let Tegan down. And for a girl who suffers with crippling anxiety anyway, she's very much like me with that. I just don't feel like they were there for her. I do not feel like they took the situation seriously at all. And she ended up being out of school for a couple of months because she was afraid to go to school. She was afraid to catch the bus, afraid to be in close vicinity to the boy and students involved in the incident. She was just a nervous wreck. But we had to wait to get her enrolled into the other school, and that's all done and sorted now. So yeah, I think that's disgusting, Jodie. I really do. You know. Hi, Perfection. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining, sweetheart. It's lovely to see you. Yeah, that's the sort of teachers we need, Jodie. You know, that take it seriously and listen to the kids. You know, that's so much what they need. I think I'm going to give this ship in the background a black sails, like the Black Pearl from Pirates of the Caribbean, just because I want to. So let's just do that, and then we'll move on to some pencil work. There we go. Wow, Kimberly, you've got your hands full. Bless you. You sound very much like an animal person, sweetheart. You'll be colouring and staying warm this weekend. Oh, it sounds perfect. Perfect weekend. You've got the right idea. Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, she's a lot happier, but she said the school is so much stricter. So I think she's now battling with that. But you know, it's like I've said to Tegan, you know, no school is going to be perfect. And at the end of the day, because this school is so strict, I do not think that they would take any nonsense when it comes to bullying. I really don't. I don't think they would take any of it. Let's see what colours we've got here. Maybe I'm just going to try out a few pencils and just see what sort of blend I can get. Just see how these work together. I don't really feel like I need to do a 5-colour blend. I might just stick to that one. Okay, I'll stick to those 3. So the pencil case that I had closest to me was my Polychromos, so that's what I'm going to use. Because to be quite honest, I was so unprepared and I can't really be bothered hunting for you know, different pencils and stuff. I'm just not, yeah, I'm not in the mood for that this morning. I'm gonna have to get out some pencil extenders, I think. Yeah, he sounds so much like Caden, Jodie. He really does. I mean, I'm, just to put it out there, I'm having issues with Caden at the moment with behaviour, and it has been since Aaron passed away. And I know that he's grieving, and I know that he's hurting, and he's angry, and he's frustrated, and I get it. But at the same time as his mum, I still need to set those boundaries and let him know that that behavior and that language is unacceptable. You know, I don't, this might sound harsh to some of you, and I get it, but I don't want him to I don't want him to use Aaron passing away as an excuse, you know. I really hope that makes sense. But, you know, when Caden is Caden, you know, very much like your Hulky, Caden is a strong boy, and he's heavy set, you know. So he has got some strength behind him. But when he's just himself, he is the funniest, cheekiest, smartest little boy I think I've ever had the pleasure of being in the company of. You know? So to see him go from that to a very angry little boy who has nightmares most nights, it just destroys me. It really does. I'm just going to catch up on chat a minute. 2 seconds. Oh, bless you, Perfection. I'm so glad you were able to join today. It's lovely to have you here. Hi, Lou. Hello, my love. Thank you for joining. Oh, it's only 1 hour time difference. That's ideal. The song Girls by Rachel Platten. No, I haven't. Let me write it down, and I'll have to play it on the Alexa when I'm done. Girls by Rachel Platten. And I'll just put via Jodie. I'll listen to that after, sweetheart. Thank you. Where's my pencil? There we go. Yeah, I really hope so, Jodie. I think I'm just at that stage at the moment where nothing is really helping, and I feel this isn't to like bring the stream down or anything, but you know, this is real life, isn't it? I feel very lost, and I'm in a situation where when Aaron first passed away, the school were fantastic. The primary school, they were great. Really supportive, you know, couldn't do enough for us. But I just feel like since the funeral, all the stuff that they offered, all the stuff that they said they would help with, none of it's happened. And so I felt like once the funeral was done and, you know, Tegan and I scattered Aaron's ashes with his uncle, you know, his uncle took us and we scattered his ashes where his dad's ashes were scattered, where they used to go fishing. I thought, okay, now I can stop and breathe and grieve, because everything had been so hectic with, you know, arranging his funeral and sorting paperwork out and informing people and making changes to stuff. It was a lot, and I was doing it all on my own. And Aaron's sister Leanne, bless her, she set up the GoFundMe page, which was just never ever expected, but such an incredible help, you know. And I will be forever grateful to everybody who donated, because that made the funeral possible. Because otherwise I would have had to have waited a considerable amount of time longer for me to try and get the funds together on my own. But I just feel like, because there's been broken promises by people from the council and people from the school, I'm now having to deal with more stuff that I thought was going to be dealt with, you know, and have people helping. Well, that's not happening. So I'm back to doing it on my own. And I don't know if this makes sense, but I just feel like I'm not having time to grieve, you know. It's yeah, no, that's it, Marielle. You know, it's not an excuse, and I still need to set boundaries, but I need to also be understanding of his feelings, you know. Yeah, exactly the same here, Jodie. He's been like a different child. The language, the anger, the aggression is off the charts. But I just want to say, guys, like, thank you so much for letting me sit and just vent and talk about this, because obviously there's no adults here in the house. It's me and the kids, and just to have this safe space where we can all just sit and chat, you know, and come together. But I hope that you guys feel that this is a safe place for you to be able to do that too. Because as I've said, you know, this is your channel as much as it is mine. And, you know, if ever you need a safe space to just come and talk amongst friends, feel comfortable, or you want to message me privately, I'm here. You know, I'm always here. Yeah, that's exactly it, Jodie. He, you know, he feels able to be like that with me, but it's upsetting, because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I know I'm not, but it's just how these outbursts make me feel, you know. I feel like I'm failing him as a mum, that, you know, what else can I do to help him through this? What, you know, what can I do that's within my power to help him? But sometimes he doesn't even want me near him. He's like, just go away, leave me alone. But he'll say it in a different way that's not so polite, you know. That's disgusting, Kimberly. That people bully children with a disability. What's wrong with people? Seriously, it doesn't take a lot to just be kind, does it? Yeah, that's exactly it, Jodie. Exactly it. You know, and I want people to be able to talk about it. You know, and I don't mean it as like me sat here slating my son. I don't want it to seem like that at all, because he's my son and I love him and I worship the ground my children walk on. But I just feel it's important to talk about it, and it might also help some of you understand why, you know, I don't upload regular. I'm just sort of doing it as and when I can, and this is a lot of the reason why, is because I'm trying to deal with more important things at home, you know. I'm so glad that I didn't walk away from the channel. I was really tempted when Aaron passed away. I was like, I can't do this. I cannot put myself out there like I used to, you know. But after just taking the time that I felt I needed, breathing and really having a long hard think about it, I thought, do you know what? No, I've worked so hard for the channel and I've got so many friends and built so many friendships that I can't just turn my back on that. I can't. And the channel helps me with my mental health as well, you know. It's a safe place for me. And I hope that, you know, like I said, I hope that you guys feel the same. Hi Nikki, hi sweetheart. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, I'm sending you lots of love too. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, Kimberly, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. That's awful. I'm sending you lots of love and hugs, sweetheart. And, you know, if ever you want to chat, I'm always here. Always feel free to message me. You know, this is a safe and welcoming and friendly place. Everyone here is so lovely. So yeah, just, you know, feel free to just chat amongst yourselves, you know, make friends. Because honestly, like the community that we have here at on the channel and in the colouring community, I feel very lucky to be a part of, you know, especially our little community here on the channel. Just, yeah, it's my safe space. But I'll admit, I have been feeling very alone. With Caden and his behaviour. Emmy, she's just kind of been, she's quiet, you know, she's very sassy and stuff. That's just her. But I think in dealing with the situation, she's just, she's just become more quiet, you know, but she feels able to come and talk to me whenever she needs to. And sometimes she'll be like, Mum, can we buddy colour? You know? And sometimes it's just something as simple as that that'll just help take her mind off things. And like I mentioned earlier, we've been doing the Tinkerbell page in the other Hannah Lynn book, the Storybook Darlings and Fairy Tale Princesses. I don't have much left on my Tinkerbell to do, but it's getting there, so that'll be done this month. But yeah, she wants to buddy colour that whole book, bless her. Thank you so much, Nikki. Oh, thank you, Perfection. Hi, Rach. Hi, gorgeous. Thank you for joining. I mentioned you earlier. Just saying that I didn't want to live stream tonight because you normally stream on a Thursday, and I don't like stepping on people's toes. But he's having a really rough time, bless him. I'm trying to explain to him that even though I've done the whole single parent thing before, I've done it when they were babies for like 4.5 years. So I'm more than capable of doing it, but it's just getting back into that routine. It's an adjustment for all of us, but it's like the last 2 nights he's slept in with me because he's been refusing to sleep at bedtime, and then when he has been sleeping, he's been having nightmares, and that's why he's been refusing to go to sleep. But the last 2 nights he's slept in with me, and I know I'm probably making a rod for my own back, but right now I just want my son to rest. He needs to rest, and get a good night's sleep. And if that means him sleeping in with me, then so be it. Oh, bless you, Kimberly. Well, like I said, sweetheart, I'm always here if you ever want to chat. Bless you, Jodie. You're an absolute sweetheart. I wouldn't change you for the world. Lou, I am colouring from the Fierce and Fancy Fantasy Faces by Hannah Lynn. And I'm doing this really lovely gal. This was one of the books that I had chosen. It's like, what I want to colour in June. This was one of the books that I pulled out. Quite a lot of the pages that I have out are whips and buddy colours. And I thought, I don't know if I want to work on Mr. Froggerty again, because I think I've done a colour and chat and a live stream on that page, and I don't want to sort of bore people. So I thought, why not pull out a book that was in my plans that I haven't coloured in yet, and this was the one just straight away. As soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I want to colour in that one. I might have to grab out the Maui Mermaids one for next month as well. I'm feeling very summery. Oh, bless you, Marielle. Bless your heart. Yeah, nobody needs, toxic people in their lives. I just think as recent things have proven, life is too short. It's too short. You need to make the most of the time that we have, because we never know, do we? We never know what's right around the corner. So I'm just using 3 pencils to shade her hair, and I really like how it's turning out. It's just knocking that brightness back a little bit. I've still got the, you know, the bright in the middle here, so you can still see the vibrancy, but it's just with the darker colours, it's just taking some of that brightness and just muting it a little bit. Kimberly, the thing is, sweetheart, you don't have to have the same colouring books as us. You know, if ever you want a body colour, we could just do like a colour palette challenge, you know. So choose any book you want and then we can use the same colour palette. You don't have to go out and buy books specially just to feel, you know, like part of the group or anything like that, hun. Not at all. Not at all. It is, Jodie. Could you imagine? It's bad enough trying to say this sober, but could you imagine trying to say this after like a glass of wine? That would definitely be something funny, wouldn't it? Oh, bless you, Rach. Yeah, I didn't know that, Han, and I thought, I kind of want to get back to Wednesdays and Saturdays, but it's taken me a bit of time just because I never know, you know, what mood the kids are going to be in at the moment, you know. So it kind of, my streams are sort of revolving around that a lot. And yeah, I thought because you normally stream on a Thursday night, I don't want to step on toes. And also doing a morning stream, it just helps me see if like a morning stream maybe once a week is something that people would enjoy, to give those in a time zone difference like chance to maybe join. I hope that made sense. That was quite a long-winded answer, wasn't it? That's it, Jodie. Exactly. Just colour, have fun, and use whatever you have. The most important thing is that you have fun, you know, and it brings you joy. Oh, Nikki, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Nikki. I'm sending all my love and hugs and sending you love and positive vibes, and hope that you have some brighter days ahead. Step on all the toes without trying. Bless you. You don't step on any toes, my lovely. Not at all. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm really really digging this hair colour. Maybe I'll change it up in a minute and just work on her skin, just so I'm not boring you guys, just like colouring the same bit. Oh, that's fine, Perfection. You lack away, my lovely. Whatever you need to do, sweetheart, it's fine by me. Yeah, so I think the kids and I are gonna go up to the park for a picnic on Saturday if the weather's like this. I said to Caden he can take his basketball. So yeah, we'll see. And then they've been invited to they've both been invited to one of Caden's friends' birthday parties on Sunday afternoon, which I didn't know about until the mum of the little girl whose party it is said, "Oh, is Caden coming to you know, my daughter's birthday on on Sunday. And I was like, what party? And she was like, oh, she's having a birthday party. Caden's invited, and Emmy as well. And I said, he hasn't even shown me an invite. And she was like, yeah, he was invited. He was given an invitation. So whether he's, taken it out of his school bag and misplaced it, I don't know. I don't know. But I said, yeah, the kids would absolutely love it. So, like, thank you. Thank you for the invite. Oh, bless you, Nikki. Oh, Mario, honestly, sweetheart, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, it's really nice, Jodie, because I think sometimes it can be easy for like the siblings to be like feel left out. But no, she said, and bring Emmy as well. Emmy's, more than welcome. So yeah, I just thought that was, so lovely. Okay, let's get some skin colours out for her. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to skin tones, I'm afraid. It just kind of makes me a bit nervous. Maybe throw in a little bit of a darker colour. We'll see. Oh, thank you so much, Lou. Thank you, hon. It's really nice to be back. I need to sharpen this one, but it's already in a pencil extender. Okay, just use my little statler. Just want to get a little bit more of a point on it. Okay, that one's okay. Okay, I don't like how that's. Okie dokie. Whoops. Oh, seriously? Okay, it's because I'm trying to pile everything up on my bed just to the side of me, and it's like, no, not happening. Okay, so it's got like that. Bless you, Jodie. Honestly, I really want to try like doing like olive skin tones and darker skin tones and something a bit different with like the Caucasian skin tones. And I see people adding like the purple and like blue undertones and stuff, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. But I'm such a wimp when it because I think, oh, it looks gorgeous, and I just couldn't do it. But I'd really like to just watch some tutorials, and just try. I need to stop being scared, because then I feel like I'm holding myself back, when there's all this stuff that I want to try and I want to learn how to do. But my big thing at the moment is watercolours. I really, really want to learn how to paint properly with them and how to use them and get the best from them, and because I just think watercolours would be such a huge help for me with my arthritis, and I just feel like it would take a lot of pressure off my hands. She's playing pranks on you, Han. Bless her. How old is Nala now? 4? 3? 4? She's so beautiful. I've got Link here, crashed out in the window. It's like he's got his legs sort of hanging up on like the frame of the window, like where it's pushed out open. He's just got sort of like got his back leg draped. He's just, yeah. They've been finding it a little bit too hot outside, so they've been staying in and just sort of like basking in the windowsills with the windows pushed open. I love that film, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I like the Johnny Depp one, because I love Johnny Depp. I just think he's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, so where I went over the line here, I don't know if I hold it up, you might be able to see. I went over the line here with my marker. I'm just going to use this dark pencil and try and like just blend that bit in, so then it's not noticeable. I'll keep these pencils out and just keep a note of them as well, because I really like that that hair combo. Do I put this sort of here, or should I give her maybe like a smoky eye? Not sure. Yeah, I just think it's too hot for them. And there was a like a summer festival at our park a few weeks ago when the kids were on half term. It was up there on the Saturday and Sunday, and I get people taking their dogs out for walks and stuff, but I don't know, maybe I'm a drama queen, but when you know how hot it is, and then you see these poor dogs out walking on like the concrete paths, and I'm just like, their poor feet are going to be so sore and potentially blistered, you know, walking on concrete in that heat. I don't know, it just makes me a bit, you know. Yeah, it's funny, Jodie, because we bought one of those cool mats last year. It was in B&M. I think it's like for dogs, but we got the smaller one, so it's perfect for the cats. Link's not a fan. He won't lay on it. Whereas Arlo, oh my goodness, what I normally do, I will put it in like a carrier bag, because obviously it's something that the cats lay on. Even though I sanitize it and stuff, I will put it in a bag and then put it in the fridge for an hour, and then just put it out and lay it down in the dining room, and he'll just, as soon as he sees that mat out, he'll go over and just flop down on it. He absolutely loves it. But I'm kind of tempted to get another one for upstairs, because he does spend a lot of his time up here. So yeah, I might get a second one for him for upstairs. It looks like she's got a beard, doesn't it? What is it they call it? A 5 o'clock shadow, is that right? I could sort of give her like a Jack Sparrow like little goatee, and I wouldn't do that to her. Mind you, we could do for Pride, couldn't we? We could very well do that. I do want to use the Pride colours on a page this month. I have used them on one, but I kind of want to use it on a person, but maybe sort of make I don't know how to word this. I need to try and be like politically correct, because I don't want to offend anyone, because that's the last thing I want to do. Okay, so basically I saw a tag, and I don't know if it's still going, but it was like guys with lipstick sort of thing, you know? And I just thought that would be perfect to colour this month for Pride. Use the Pride colours and stuff like that. But also, you see, like men who look very much like women, and they've got like a full face of makeup, but yet they have the goatee and the moustache and the little like tuft down here. They have all that, and with like a full face of makeup, and I just think that looks fabulous, and I really want to do that on a page. I just haven't figured out a page yet, and I also want to do it justice because, again, I don't want to cause any offence. So I feel I have to be very, very PC, you know. Yeah, same here, Jodie. Honestly, like me and my mum were both saying, because I met Mum and Tegan at the park when we took all the kids to the festival, and me and my mum were both saying those poor dogs, their feet are going to be absolutely raw, and it's not good for their breathing out in that heat either, you know. It's really not. Shadows anyway. I know how to colour skin. So do you do the dark line like this then? Because I really want to sort of try it out on some Jasmine Beckett pages as well, like, you know, using the purple undertones and stuff, you know, because I miss colouring her pages so much. She's one of my absolute favourite artists, but I don't know, I've been really scared of her books for quite a while, and I don't know. I think I've been questioning myself a lot when it comes to my colouring. I think, you know, I think we've all said it before, haven't we, that we're our own worst critics and stuff like that. But I've just really been doubting myself, and I think, you know, when Aaron passed away, I needed just the simple pages, the straight colouring, you know, things like that. But I'm feeling braver now, and I want to get my teeth into like using pencils and adding shading and doing those detailed pages and stuff. I want to do that, but there's just some books that I used to love colouring in, and now I'm like, I can't do that. It's so beautiful, I can't do it, you know. Really doubting myself. I don't know. Colour pages, yes, they really are. They really are. And there are some absolutely banging pages in the Stardust Space Lust book. I did get a second copy of that book recently, actually, because I love it. And I do plan on getting second copies of all of her books, because I could happily just sit and colour them over and over again. I love it. Maybe I should put that up for voting. Maybe, like, you know, what colour, what page would people like to see me colour for Pride this month? You know, if you don't understand why a dog shouldn't be out in that heat, you shouldn't have. Yeah, exactly. My mum wouldn't do it to her German Shepherd. I mean, Mia is like, I think she's 12 now, so she's getting on as well. But not only that, because she's long haired, you know, she would struggle in the heat anyway, but with that extra fur, it would be too much for her. It really would. My mum won't take her out in this heat, you know. She's allowed to go out in the back garden for a bit, but no, the heat is like, it's bad enough for us humans. So can you imagine what it's like for a pet with a you know, or an animal with a fur coat? Can you imagine? You know, but some people just bloody clueless. It makes me really, really angry. I'm quite upset actually, because you just want to go over and pick these dogs up and just carry them around and be like, no, 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 it's too hot. You're not having your paws on the ground. You're gonna hurt your little feet, you know. Burn all their little toe beans and get blisters and stuff. No, ridiculous. Yeah, I do definitely need to work on like my skin tones and stuff and where I put shadows and highlights and whatnot, but I think I've just got into like a rut of doing it a certain way, so that's just what I do. And don't get me wrong, it's fine and it works, but I don't know, I just want to up the ante a bit, you know. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Marielle. That's you being a sensible and responsible dog owner. Taking him out when it's cooler. You know, that's sensible. Yeah, I completely get it, Lou. It just, oh, makes me so frustrated. You know? You're nervous to start colouring. Colouring Heaven. Colouring Haven. Colouring book with pencil. What book is it that you're nervous about working in, Lou? Hi, Wendy. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, thank you so much. You've got two cats, Tiger and Jasper. Oh, I love their names. I bet they're loving the fan, aren't they? Yeah, it's, you know, that's being sensible. Like I said, you know, my two boys, the cats, they have the option of going out, but I'll admit I do prefer them to stay in this weather, and 9 times out of 10 they want to stay in because it's too hot, and that's what they have been doing. And like I said, Link is over here, he's in the windowsill. If I move my camera, you can probably just see here, he's there just chilling out in the window. And then Arlo is downstairs on the cooling mat in the dining room. So, you know, I would never ever want to put the boys at risk, ever, because, you know, who was it? One of you said just now, like, if you cannot be responsible and identify, you know, needing to keep your pets safe, then you shouldn't have them in the first place. I think Jodie, was that you who said that, sweetheart, just now? So true, you know. Manga Fairies special. I don't think I have that one. I don't have that one. I think the most recent, because I used to have a subscription, but then I was getting a lot of magazines that were just not really my thing. So I was donating them, and either like the kids would have them or I would take them across the road to the hospital and the doctor's surgery. So yeah, I just get the ones that I want. I don't have a subscription anymore, but there have been a few lately that I really want to get. and I contacted a lady on Facebook about a few that she was selling. There was 2 that I'm really interested in, but I'm hoping that she'll hold them until Monday for me when I get paid. Do I start another page or finish one of my money whips? I would say just pull out whatever you're in the mood for. If it's a whip, great. If it's not, that's fine too. Whatever is like appealing to you and calling your name, you know, it's like, Jodie, colour me. You know, whatever is just really drawing you in. I've honestly, hun, I've got like the best part of 150 whips. So yeah, just colour what you feel, you know. Colour what you feel, whatever's drawing you in at the moment. What do I think of their new paper? Let me, I can't think what the most recent one I have is. Let me go have a look, 2 seconds. So the most recent one I have is the Fairy Tale Compendium. That's the most recent. What was the one after that? Oh, are these out of order? Hang on. Fledgling Fairies. Okay, so that one's in the wrong place. So yeah, my 2 most recent are Fledgling Fairies by Christine Karen, and then this one, the Fairy Tales Compendium. To me, it feels maybe a smidge better than copier paper. I mean, I don't have a printer anymore because Luna peed on ours a couple years ago. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite paper, and I don't work in those books very often at all. But I do have the Alice in Wonderland special pulled out because I have a whip in there that is like so nearly done. It's silly that it's even still a whip, to be honest. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the change of paper. I'm not. But you know, 9 times out of 10 on those pages, I will either work with alcohol marker base, some sort of marker, you know, and then like pencils on top, or I think with the Fledgling Fairies special, the 1 page I've done in there, I think that was just pencil. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the different paper. I'm just wondering if I pull this colour down a little bit more, that might give me a bit more of a darker skin tone. Or if I'm just, I don't know, making this look silly. The newer issues are smaller. In what way? Like less pictures, or smaller in like size? Wendy, for the base on this one, sweetheart, I have been using, where did I put them? Oh, seriously? One of those days. I should have got out of bed this morning. I've been using the Oleap alcohol markers, and you can get a set of 80 of those on Amazon for about £22. Once the live stream is done, I will link the markers, the pencils, and the markers, the pencils, and the book in the description. The UK links will be affiliate links, so just to make you aware. So I will be linking the alcohol markers and the book and the set of 120 Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. Smaller in size. Ugh, I mean, I know the cost of living situation. I get it. And obviously the prices of Amazon printed books are going up, aren't they? I think they're increasing that by like £2 per book. I don't know. It's not a fun situation, is it? It's really not. I kind of want to give her like a line for her nose, but I'm no good at doing noses. I'm rubbish at drawing people as well. I cannot draw people for toffee, but that is something that I've been watching YouTube videos on as well. Drawing people and like urban sketching and stuff. I love watching Jess Carp. She is such an incredible artist. And I just love watching her when she's out urban sketching as well and using like her watercolors and stuff. Oh, she's a big inspiration. I will link her channel down below for you guys. Oh, you're in the UK as well, Wendy. Oh, nice. Well, thank you so much for joining. It's lovely to have you here, my love. Hi, Justice. Hello, my lovely. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Not very much. You can see it on the shelf. Yeah. I guess they're just trying to make cutbacks wherever they can, but whilst still keeping the price as is. I know the compendiums are a bit more expensive. This one was £8.99, so say £9. To be honest, I mostly bought it because I don't have the Starry Night book, and I really love the images, but I'm kind of tempted to get those books from Amazon. And I do have the Fabiana Attanasio Fairy Tales one, and I have 3 of her books. I think I have the Dark Fantasy. I'm sure I have that. I don't have the Boho Beauties. I think I used to. I don't have the Strangelings either. White Stag. Mermaid Special by Selena Finneck. So yeah, there's some really beautiful pictures in here, and you get 48, and that was £8.99. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're charging for the you know, the regular, like just the specials. How is the postcard going? Lou, I haven't touched it. I'm so scared to start painting on it. I really want to, and I want to do it on camera with you guys, because I think it's important to sort of show that I'm trying to learn something new and I have no idea where to start, because I think so many people feel like that, and I thought if I just put myself out there, yeah, it might help other people. But yeah, the postcard is still uncolored and still very much rough, but yeah, I can't wait to just paint it and see. But this paper feels so like textured. I'm actually really quite nervous. And then I just wrote on the back what the date was, where we were, and that was with Caden and Emmy. But yeah, that was my first ever urban sketch. I do need to finish the wall here. I need to finish that over here. But I thought, oh, I wonder if I paint it first and then just add those bits, you know. And there is a big house in behind all these trees, behind this wall. Because you can see one of the hedges here, one of the trees that's in the garden. I do have reference photos so that I can finish off the bits in here, but I just worry that I might have made it too detailed already, and I do not like this corner here. Just like take that, just remove it. But yeah, these are Taser watercolor postcards. I bought them from Amazon. So obviously you've got this on the back. Is that two? Oh no. So you've got that on the back. Obviously you can put your stamp, your address, and your little message and stuff, and then do your own design on the front. The front is more smoother than the back. This is a lot more textured than the front. But yeah, that was my first urban sketch. So yeah, let me know if you'd like to see me do that on the channel. We've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? You know, it's a learning curve. Wendy, I got the postcards from Amazon, sweetheart. I got them from Amazon UK. I can link those in the description as well. That's not a problem at all. I can do that. So I think what I'm going to do is just try and finish working on the skin on her face, and then we'll probably call this a live stream, because this is like an hour and a half, and I don't want to bore anyone. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you so much, my love. I just really wanted to give it a go, and I'm kind of tempted to take my sketchbook with me on Saturday when I take the kids up to the park for our picnic. I'm yeah, tempted to do that. I really want to get this line in for her nose, but like I said, I'm no good at noses. Let me just try. I don't know. I don't really want to. I was saying that I can't. So say this is her eyebrow. I'll follow that down, so maybe it would be like here, like that, and then this one. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just shade that a little bit. And there. I don't know. It just gives a bit of dimension, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. You started getting the Colouring Heaven at the Strangeling special. Yeah, I don't know if I have that. The two that I've asked for the lady from the lady on Facebook who's selling them is the Mermaids special by Anastasia Ellie Caldereva, because oh my gosh, what I would give to own one of her books. You know, oh, her work is just out of this world, and I know that the books would intimidate me because of how beautiful her work is, but I would give anything to to own one of her books. So I thought that would be like a really good place to start. So that was the first one that I mentioned to the lady that I was interested in, and then the other one was the Winglings special, which again is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. But like I said, I'm just hoping that she'll hold them for me until Monday. But I guess we'll see. And see what happens. So now I'm just trying to buff out the what was that colour? the sanguine. Just trying to buff that colour out a little bit. And this is I think this is cinnamon that I'm using at the moment, but because the pencil was so small, I couldn't tell you. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Definitely want to see more of my stuff. Oh, thank you, Jodie. I have got a few pages that I am really tempted to add into the colouring book that I want to design. So I have a few pages, but the thing is with the pages that I would love to put into my colouring book, there's no theme, and I don't know if people would mind that, because I just it would be a bit of a mishmash, and I don't know if I want my first book to be like that. I'd really like to have a theme. But if that was the case, then I really need to get on with like practicing my drawing, because it's been a long time. It's been a long time, but I'm not going to lie, I'm loving it. I'm really, really enjoying it. There's one page in particular that I'm so ridiculously proud of. I keep looking at it and I'm like, oh, I drew that, you know. And, you know, again, this was something that I was just going to put off and be like, no, I'm not going to do it. But I know that, you know, Aaron was like my biggest supporter when it came to me wanting to do my own colouring book. He was my biggest supporter, and I want to make him proud, and I want to do this for myself, and I also want to do this for those of you who, you know, who like what I do and would like to maybe have the opportunity to colour something that I've drawn, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it happen. I don't know when, but I'm gonna make it happen. I think this is coming out quite nice. Her face. I don't have a Facebook group, Wendy. No, but I do. I do run the Carla Morgana colouring group, the Facebook group, and the beautiful Jamie from Jamie's Colouring Love. She recently asked me to join her and Ashley in running the Once Upon a Colour Facebook group. So I will link both of those in the description for you. And yeah, if you'd like to join, then please do. But as for like a channel, a Facebook group that I run sort of for this channel, I don't. I've had a few people mention it before, but I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it's something I need to think about for the future. You're going to be in the garden colouring when I'm finished. Bless you, Nikki. Yeah, make the most of the nice weather, sweetheart. Get out there, enjoy the sunshine, catch some vitamin C, vitamin D, and yeah, enjoy your colouring, sweetheart. You got the mermaid special for that reason. Yeah, the thing is, I don't know how I would go about like buying one of her original books. I don't even know where to look, because I couldn't find anything by her on Etsy or from her. But I don't know if that's because of the whole Russia and Ukraine thing. I'm not sure if it's linked to that. I really don't know, but I would love to own her books, you know, just collect them like one by one. because I do think that that would be books that once I got over my fear, I just wouldn't want to put them down, you know. Oh, I didn't put the sanguine on here. You'd love to see me colour a page with neon markers. Oh, that would be fun. That would be really fun. Oh, I'm going to have to do that. Let me write that down. And then I'll write it in my diary as a request. Colour a page with neon markers. Requested by Justice. Okie dokie. I'm going to write that in my planner when we're done. That's a lovely idea. That'd be so much fun. Yeah, that'd be really good. I've just made that shoulder way too dark. But oh well, it is what it is. Many books don't have themes to them. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I feel like my book should have a theme or if it needs a theme, because the pages that I've got so far, they're all just different, you know. One of them is like a kind of like a big tattoo design, to be honest, but still something that would be stunning once it's coloured. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I still kind of feel that way, but I'm determined to make it happen, if that makes sense, because it would make me proud, because I would then be able to be like, I've done it, I've made my dream happen, and Aaron would be looking down on me and he would be so proud. That in itself is reason to do it, you know, just to know that he'd be looking down and he'd be like, told you you could do it, told you, you know, that he would. She's got a really wonky nose, but oh well. I need to just erase some of these lines because it just looks weird. Where's my eraser? Okay. Hi, Pat. Hello, my lovely. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, it's really nice to see you. How are you doing, my lovely? Yeah, I think I'm always going to feel like my stuff isn't good enough. But do you know what? Even if like I create this colouring book and, you know, a couple people buy it, you know, 4 or 5 people, even just one person, if I can create a colouring book that just makes one person smile and makes them want to colour the images, then that's worth it to me, you know. So yeah, we'll see. I don't think it's going to be a this year thing, but next year, highly likely. Oh, I'm going to have to check that out then, Jodie. Because like I said, I don't have a printer, so I can't do the PDF books, but if I could like message her and ask if there was a way that I could get like her physical books, like I said, even just one of them, I would just be like the happiest person alive. Just to own like one of her books. Alright, so now I'm just using the light flesh in the polychromos, and I'm just using that to try and blend out these other colours. And then what I will do is go in with my Caran d'Ache Luminance in Buff Titanium, just to sort of help blend some of these layers and emphasize the highlights and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be like layering and layering and layering with the skin. To be honest, I can't really be bothered faffing with all that. So I'll work on the skin for a little bit, but yeah, we'll see. Okay. She looks, I don't know, she looks dirty. She looks kind of grubby, like she needs a wash. Oh my gosh. I'm going to give her a little bit of colour on her cheeks. Just a little bit. Oh, bless you, Justice. Bless your heart. I love your doodles, Jodie. I think your doodles are so cute. Honestly, they're absolutely gorgeous. Would you not make a book using them and like self-publish via Amazon or somewhere? She's a pirate, don't they all need a wash? I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. I just want to add a little bit of blush to her cheeks, you know, just a little hint of colour. I don't know about you guys. I know some people get really peed off about the like when you're shading and stuff and you get all these like all the white space peeping through. It doesn't bother me. Really doesn't bother me. I've tried like blender pens and blender pencils and stuff in the past, and it just hurts my hands. Hurts my hands too much, and I'm like, no, I'm happy to call a page good when I feel it's done. And if that's showing lots of white space, then it's showing lots of white space. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, you know. Are you guys the same, or do you prefer to have the white space, you know, coloured and not peeking through? Okay. Might even just pull a little bit of this pink just up here by her eyes as well. Just to warm her face up a little bit, I think. Sure there's a way to buy her physical books. It's long-winded. Okay. Bless you, Jerry. Honestly, I think your pages are gorgeous. They're so cute. And I really do think they appeal to so many people, children and adults alike. I really do, hon. Yeah, that's a little bit warmer, isn't it? I'll just bring a smidge down here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get it, Jodie. Completely get it. When I feel it's done, and if it's showing loads of white space, so what? To be honest, I'm pretty happy with her skin, her face. I'm just gonna work on blending some of this a little bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna just continue to work on this. And like I said, I've got some other whips and things like that to work on. But thank you all so much for taking time out of your days to just pop on and keep me company this morning. I've really enjoyed it, and it's been really nice actually to stream at this sort of time. It's been, yeah, it's been really, really nice. So there we go. I think I'm gonna call her skin good. Yeah, like I said, like you can see loads of white space. I'm gonna just, like I said, blend some of the shadows a little bit better. But overall, I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with the way her hair is turning out. I think that looks really pretty. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah, look after yourselves, take care, stay safe, and if you're experiencing the heat like we are here, please be careful outside. Look after yourself and your fur babies, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye everyone.